Are you familiar with the scripture that says a day with the Lord is like 1,000 years and 1,000 years like a day? And we told you what the Lord is: the spirit of ownership. And it takes the spirit of ownership to see time this way. Because to see time that way is to see the repetition of events, to see cycles. Take, for instance, 2023. Minus the technology, we're still where we were in 1923. Minus the technology and all of the new clothes and the new styles, businesses have closed down due to the pandemic as if it were the 1920s. The money's been funny as if it were the 1920s. It's a lot going on. Oh, a new flu, new forms of the flu came out that's been slaying people left and right, just like the 1920s. We're on the verge of a new industrial age. At that time, we were going from industrial age to capitalism in the 1920s. Now we're going from capitalism to the technological age, which is really Wi-Fi capitalism, high-speed capitalism, but not as much. What the internet did was open up a new world for the bartering system, because now you have grassroots movements that can reach far and wide with much bigger lawns and much wider acreage thanks to technology. But make no mistake, we're entering a new age. A lot of buildings are abandoned now. A lot of stores have closed down. You go through a plaza now, it's half empty. Many plazas are half empty. Many grocery stores are being monopolized. Many jobs are being monopolized, taken over by machines. Just like Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. Who was the villain in Terminator 3? Wasn't it the woman in red? Right. What Morpheus told Neo: are you listening to me, or are you paying attention to the woman in the red dress? Look again. This lesson was designed to teach you one thing: if you're not one of us, you're one of them. That's how this goes. What is us? The real souls. But another form of us, going back to that color in red, there's a us that's above and a us that's below. I'm not talking about literal underground tunnels, but the root of ourself, the basement of your soul, the cellar of your psyche. These things are being prompted and prodded by a MK Ultra entity now that's run wild. The government may have shut it down, but MK Ultra is now its own beast. It's a spirit now. You know how it is when you can't really stop a leak. It turns into a flood. You try to plug up one hole, just like the rules when you're going on a tour in a dam. Try to plug up one hole, 3 more spring with leaks. Can't do it. It's like trying to hold oil in your hand, like the scriptures. It's like a contentious woman. It's like trying to hold oil in your hands. That's what the proverb says. That's what the tone of this entire 100-year delta is. Yeah, we're still in the 1920s. So what is a 2 instead of a 1? Makes no difference. What's the difference between 19 and 20? Nothing. So this is where we are. So seeing life like this, 1,000 years might as well be a day, and a day might as well be 1,000 years.